Welcome to SPASRO. Hello ladies and gentlemen, today we will see about Moon and Saturn in 8th house. In astrology, the interpretation of planets in different houses of a birth chart can provide insights into various aspects of a person's life and personality. When the Moon and Saturn are placed in the 8th house of a birth chart, several themes and characteristics might come into play. 1. Moon in the 8th house *. The Moon represents emotions, instincts, and the subconscious mind. Placed in the 8th house, which is associated with transformation, shared resources, and the hidden aspects of life, this placement can bring about intense emotional experiences. You might have a deep, intuitive understanding of people and situations. However, there can also be a tendency towards emotional intensity, secrecy, and a need for privacy in your emotional life. 2. Saturn in the 8th house *. Saturn represents discipline, responsibility, limitations, and life lessons. In the 8th house, this placement could indicate a person who takes life seriously and approaches matters of transformation, shared resources, and deep psychological processes in a methodical and structured way. You might have a strong sense of responsibility towards others' resources, which could manifest in business partnerships, inheritance, or joint finances. This placement might also indicate a need to work on facing fears and insecurities, as the 8th house also relates to the shadow aspects of the self. 3. Moon and Saturn conjunction *. If the Moon and Saturn are closely conjunct in the 8th house, there could be a blend of emotional sensitivity and practicality. This could result in a person who is deeply reflective and capable of working through emotional challenges in a systematic manner. However, it's important to be mindful of potential emotional heaviness or a tendency towards self-criticism. 4. Challenges and growth *. While this placement can bring depth and intensity to your emotional and psychological experiences, it might also present challenges. Struggles with letting go of the past, fears, or emotional blockages could arise. It's crucial to find a balance between embracing transformation and avoiding becoming overly controlling or reserved. Remember that astrology is a complex system with multiple factors to consider, and interpretations can vary based on the overall birth chart and the aspects these planets make to other planets and angles. Consulting with a professional astrologer can provide you with a more personalized and nuanced understanding of how these placements might impact your life. Of course, let's delve deeper into the implications of having the Moon and Saturn in the 8th house. 5. Emotional depth and transformation *. The 8th house is associated with transformation, regeneration, and profound change. With the Moon in this house, your emotions are likely to run deep and intense. You may be drawn to exploring the mysteries of life, death, and rebirth on an emotional level. This placement suggests the need for emotional intimacy and a desire to connect with others on a soul-deep level. You might also be highly perceptive and able to sense hidden motives and emotions in others. 6. Trust and emotional security *. Saturn's presence here could bring a sense of caution and reserve to your emotional expression. While the Moon desires emotional security and connection, Saturn's influence might lead to a fear of vulnerability. This can make it challenging for you to fully open up to others. However, it's important to work on building trust and allowing yourself to be emotionally authentic. 7. Financial matters and shared resources *. The 8th house also deals with shared resources, joint finances, and inheritances. With Saturn here, you might approach these matters with a careful and responsible attitude. You're likely to take financial obligations seriously and strive to manage resources in a disciplined manner. There could be a need to establish clear boundaries in financial partnerships to avoid potential conflicts. 8. Facing fears and healing *. Both the Moon and Saturn have a connection to fears and insecurities. Moon in the 8th house could bring up deep-seated emotional fears, while Saturn often symbolizes challenges that we need to face in order to grow. Together, this combination suggests a potential for emotional healing through confronting your fears and learning to manage them constructively. 9. Intimacy and relationships *. Relationships might have a sense of gravity and seriousness due to Saturn's influence. You may take your commitment seriously and prefer depth and substance in your connections rather than superficial interactions. Your emotional intensity could foster strong bonds, but it's important to strike a balance between giving your all to a relationship and maintaining a healthy sense of self. 10 Psychological insight. The combination of the Moon's intuition and Saturn's analytical approach could give you a keen psychological insight. You might have a talent for understanding the underlying motivations of others, making you a good listener and counselor. Remember that astrology is a tool for self-awareness and understanding, but it doesn't determine your fate. How these placements manifest in your life depends on a multitude of factors, including other planets' placements, aspects, and your personal experiences. If you find this information resonating with you, consider it an invitation to explore these themes further and strive for personal growth and self-awareness. Certainly, let's continue exploring the implications of having the Moon and Saturn in the 8th house in astrology. 11 Emotional resilience. This placement can cultivate emotional resilience over time. Saturn's influence may teach you to manage your emotions in a mature and composed manner, even in challenging situations. You might develop the ability to endure emotional ups and downs with patience and a sense of responsibility. 12 Healing and regeneration. The 8th house is also associated with healing and regeneration, both on emotional and physical levels. With the Moon and Saturn here, you could be drawn to therapeutic practices that allow you to work through past traumas, fears, and emotional blockages. This might involve deep introspection, therapy, or even exploring alternative healing modalities. 13 Personal growth through challenges. While this placement might come with its share of challenges, it also presents opportunities for personal growth. Saturn's influence encourages you to confront difficulties head-on and learn from them. Overcoming emotional hurdles and working through intense situations can lead to profound self-discovery and empowerment. 14 Financial planning and investments. With Saturn's pragmatic energy, you could be naturally inclined toward careful financial planning and making wise investments. You might be interested in long-term financial stability and could excel in fields that require attention to detail and strategic thinking, such as financial management, accounting, or investing. 15 Mysticism and spirituality. The Moon and Saturn in the 8th house could draw you to explore spiritual and mystical aspects of life. The deep emotional nature of the Moon combined with Saturn's disciplined approach might lead you to delve into esoteric subjects, psychic abilities, or spiritual practices that involve personal transformation. 16 Influence on others. Your emotional depth and seriousness could have a transformative effect on those around you. You might serve as a source of support and guidance for others, especially during times of crisis. People may feel compelled to confide in you due to your intuitive understanding and your ability to offer practical solutions. 17 Legacy and endings. The 8th house also deals with legacies, both material and emotional. With this placement, you might be concerned with leaving a lasting impact or legacy in your life, whether through your relationships, creative pursuits, or contributions to your community. 18 Balancing control and surrender. The combination of the Moon's emotional need for security and Saturn's need for control could create an internal struggle between wanting to control outcomes and recognizing the necessity of surrendering to the natural flow of life. Striking a balance between these two tendencies is key to achieving emotional equilibrium. As always, remember that astrology provides insights and tendencies, but your choices and experiences play a significant role in how these energies manifest in your life. If you resonate with the themes mentioned, you can use this knowledge to embark on a journey of self-discovery, growth, and empowerment.